Alright, we're here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm here. I don't know where Trins is because apparently he's seeing a black chick. He's having issues. For some reason, the game's showing that I am some black chick in brown pants and a yellow shirt to him. I think he's been doing the LSD. Stay off drugs, man. Drugs are bad.
I think the music servers are just having issues. I know some past few days they've been having issues logging in and stuff.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so he's got the dump chest is full, by the way. So we now should have a wash basin, which I think he just called a bronze cauldron because, you know, he's weird. So we have a bronze cauldron, so we don't have to make iron the difficult to be able to wash the redstone. So he's going to work on getting that done. I'm going to go start getting more copper. I think we have enough tin. I'm going to see what I can do to get some more copper. It's about damn time. Dan. What?
Another thing we could probably use is lead.
I can look for some. What do you need lead for? You want to start making mass storages or barrels already?
Storages. Yeah.
Don't make fucking black hole tanks or black hole units. Fuck, man. That pissed us off earlier today. I cannot believe you could do something that stupid. Speaking of, Dad, whenever your ass gets back to coding, which will probably be never, don't make that mistake. Oh, didn't you also change the durability for stone tools? Is it not retroactive?
No, I haven't touched it yet.
Oh, you haven't done it yet. Okay. Let's see, because my tool is still pretty powerful. Apparently, industrial foregoing, when you put iron or any item into one of their drawers, which is basically what it is, it's called a black hole unit. It's literally a drawer. In every way, shape, or form. It holds one item and lots of it. To be exact, their top rated one is exactly the same amount of stuff can be held in it that can be held in a four netherite upgraded storage drawer. Because, well, that's what we ended up doing once we had the issue with the black hole thing, but it added a tag to the item that was put in it, so then the items couldn't stack any longer with what was originally the same type of item. So when we went to try to take stuff out of it and put it into another one, it said in with other ones, it said no. And we thought Junior's player data had gotten corrupted. We thought the world had gotten corrupted. We were all kinds of freaking out. Junior was ready for me to nuke his player data. I was ready to back up the world and redo a bunch of shit we had done. I was pissed off until he finally threw it in the iron in the AE system and figured out, hey, this ain't the same iron. I don't know how something that's been done for so long, like a storage drawer could be screwed up. Why do we still have baby skeletons?
Oh yeah.
You forgot that. Oh, great. And I'm out here with no food. Why am I out here with no food? I'm going back home. I need to get food. If only we had a woman here that enjoyed making food. You know, that's supposed to be here. And by the way, with that bronze cauldron, he took the weekend and made sure that anything that a cauldron can do, you can do in that one, and it not revert it to a regular cauldron. So it should not have any problems. Shit, I got 3.5 hearts. There's a skeleton right by the house. Nope.
Hey,
No.
posted the config again in the testing channel.
You did what now?
I posted the config again in the testing channel.
Wow. Well, find me something to throw in my gullet and let me go deal with that. Fig. Where's this go now? Mechanism.
Config mechanism.
Config mechanism. All right. Okay, it's in there. Give us just a second. Gonna reload real quick. Please stand by. Don't lie to me, Psychor. It is never lovely to see me. That's something you say to, you know, somebody who's polite or a woman, not an asshole like me. Oh, it's lovely to see you today. Fuck you. Eat shit and get on with the pleasantries. Nobody got time for that bullshit. I'm here, you're here. What the fuck are we doing? Alright, world's open. It's just in here. I better not be black this time. Or a woman. Fix your shit, asshole. Trying to get the skeleton to come here. He's not paying attention. There he is. Beat your ass. Creepers out there too. All kinds of nasty shit out there.
Bear, here's more food if you need it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to clean up the front yard a little. That was supposed to kill the creeper. Shit, I'm out of... Oh, you're giving it to me. What are you doing? That's a lot of zombie and a creeper. There's a creeper at the door. I don't think I should open the door. Go bonsai on their heads, but... That is a lot of zombies. There's a baby creeper over there. Skeleton in the backyard. We haven't killed any chickens yet, have we?
I don't think so.
I need some arrows.
I have 2.
Yeah, that's not quite enough. Alright, we're gonna do this. Aha! Gotcha, bitch. Get out here, you little freak. Yeah, that just happened. Dude, what are you doing out here? You know you don't fight well. You gonna die. There's a spider on our roof. Get... Oh, he's locked on you. Hey, leave him alone. Pick on somebody your own size. There ain't dirt in here. Yes, we have dirt in here. I need to fix the lawn. And as for the lead, remember, there's not a whole lot of actual lead. Most of it's galena. You are going to have to probably wait just a little bit on barrels. All right, how close are you to getting the cauldron done? You got enough?
I'm working on the bronze right now.
Okay.
And one thing I just remembered you would have to make is a... Except I forgot I gave it me that use iron. We should have a couple iron ingots. You have 2, so that's enough. And sure,
By the
some
way,
bricks.
you see these clouds, dude? They look horrible right now. Why are they weirdly shaded? I think that's the problem. They look horrible. Oh, and I talked to Junior about coming and joining us for testing, and he said, ain't that what our race diffusion's for? And I was like, oh yeah, when we get there. And he's like, exactly. You and I'll do it. When you guys get it done, we'll do race diffusion. I was like, okay. Because I told him this was like the closest thing I could get him to GT5 that wasn't a broken mess or laggy as shit.
Or a stupid
Well,
piece
yeah.
of...
Yeah. I was being nice for once. Yeah. I was leaving out some of the stupid shit. So we're going to end up cranking everything off down to GT5u.09 level. Do that first, and then do the crank everything on and do the 09 plus version. Have you made a saw yet?
No.
Hey, look, he fixed the blink issue. All right, well, when you get the cauldron done and the mortar, which is what you're working on now, make me a saw, and I think I have enough we can start laying the pipe. We're not going to get the drain done till we get some iron for it, but let's see, where is biome information and all this crap?
Didn't journey map tell you?
Yeah, but it's not the best. Okay, so ocean is right out here. This is considered traverse flatland, so I get to here. So let's see, put it about right here. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, I'm just gonna make about 32 pipes. That should be enough. Hey, look, a GT6 mortar. I love it.
And just like try clicking on the NEA part.
Oh, and it just tells you the mortar things. It doesn't tell you all the frickin' shredder things like GT5 or GT6 does. GT6, it tells you everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's really annoying. Well, I don't need to know all that. Just what can I do here? Can I tell you what this is and what I'm testing? Well, what it is should be in the title. It should be kind of self-explanatory. And what we're testing is everything. Hope that helps. Oh, speaking of, I know this is outside of my job, but I remember you needed to like mortar these stupid flowers to get dye out of it, and it always pissed me off. Can we mortar them? No. Why? Why can't I get dye out of these with the mortar?
I haven't had recipes for that yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you have to break them into petals. I didn't even know that part. Oh, and now you just convert it straight into a dye. Oh, that's okay.
Entire mod is gay.
Well, no shit. Why do you think I don't play with it? I guess a better explanation of what we're doing would be GT5 is, the fifth iteration of GregTech. And a lot of people liked that version. I think it was probably Greg's most popular version. Funny thing is, he quit doing it because he hated the code. He wanted to change over to a more metallurgic way of doing things, Crucible GT6. You can kind of tell that by the changes he was doing in GT5 before he ended. Trends stream.
Yeah, I saw.
You need to fix that. That shouldn't be a thing. And once he gave up on GT5 and went to GT6, a guy named Bloody took over development of GT5, called it GT5u, for under, hold on, words. I can do this. Fuck was it?
You want me to tell you, or
Yes, please, fuck, help.
unofficial?
Thank you, fucking hell. I had the word, but I couldn't. You ever had that? You're not old enough to have that yet. You know the word. It's right there. It's like it's right in front of your face and you just can't grab it. Fuck, I hate getting old. I used to make fun of my father all the time. This is payback for all the times I made fun of the old man doing it. Anyways, he took over. It was GT5u for GregTech 5 unofficial. And then after he got what he considered to be the end game of GT5 off of what the end game was in GT4 and 3 and 2, basically getting to a fusion reactor and adding in his take, but in a GT5 way, some of the things from GT4. He did a really good job of making them fit from GT4 to GT5. It felt very flushed out. And then once he got that done, he decided to make his own version that was changing a lot of things in GT5. And one of those was oil processing, one of those was circuits, one of those was adding other multi-blocks that didn't exist in GT4, adding a way to automatically mine in GregTech, which was never a thing in GregTech. If you wanted to auto mine stuff, you used BuildCraft. You didn't finish the ceiling.
We should disable. We should disable these.
Isn't it just a slash do insomnia or something like that? Insomnia off?
Yeah, it's a game mode.
You know I can't do that though, right?
You'd have to,
I'd have to kick you out of here.
and then reopen it to land and enable cheats. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm already inland to get you in here, so I'd have to take off. Yeah. There is a way of doing it automatically because it's in our Race to Fusion one. Because, well, we all got very annoyed with these things. And amazingly, it's after you, not me. And I'm the one that was standing over the... Hey, I didn't put the grass thing in, apparently. I know I did. I copied everything over you sent me, but... There must be a lib file for it or something. It ain't working. Because I just cut the grass on my sword. We'll have to look into what that is. Not a major issue. Unless it's...
That might not be working. Because
I would say maybe your sword too. Is your sword a sword? Well, I just tried it with an axe, and the axe didn't work either. A stone axe, and a stone axe should definitely work for that. Hey, zombie brought us another iron ingot. There you go. So we'll have to check on the swing through grass thing. But anyways, he finished it. Did what he considered was finishing it. Fucked off. I don't remember why he fucked off, but he fucked off. And unfortunately, he fucked off in a way that didn't promote further development. So people basically just hijacked the mod, and that's what became... Well, New Horizons had already been a thing when he fucked off, but basically they were upset because they weren't getting PRs that they were putting in and bug fixes that they were wanting done, so they basically just forked it and made their own version, which is what GT New Horizons is now. But sadly, none of the changes that they did ever got pushed back to the original branch or sent out to anybody else that had forks of it. Because if they'd have sent it out to the original branch, then other people that had forks of it could have gone off of it. I'm only saying this because I had a fork of it, and it really pissed me off that, you know, they didn't like that Bloody took off and didn't leave a way for it to be fixed. But then when they fixed it, they didn't think of anybody else either. If you're going to complain because he didn't think of everybody, well, you should think of everybody else too. Is the way I look at it. Basically, a lot of other things have spurred off of that and off of people's love for GT5u, and there's been a lot of knockoffs and remakes that I don't agree with. Mainly because they don't feel like GT5, they feel like a shitty knockoff. And so we are doing this project to try to somewhat bring it back to GT5u, but it is reimagined. That's what the R stands for, because it is supposed to be the idea of what could have been if Greg had stuck with GT5's style of progression, because that's what everybody likes about, well, that's one of the many things people like about GT5 is the linear progression. If him and Bloody would have ended up working together so that, you know, Bloody's things would have been incorporated, or at least an option, and Greg didn't go to GT6 but added some ideas from GT6 that would have fit with GT5, namely the storage items that he had, like the item barrels and drums, the pipe changes he did, not having to suck every bit of water out of an ocean by making a drain, his tanks so you weren't relying on another mod for fluid storage, or having to wait until you got to osmium to be able to make the quantum tank, because that was the only real option up to that point. But it took osmium wires to make the field generator. We also have changed Bloody's circuit change he did. That's one of the main things that isn't in the very easy, is it's still going to have our way of doing circuits, which is a GT6 style of circuit versus what it was in GT5, because honestly the GT5 way of doing circuits was kind of shit. And then Bloody's way of circuits is fucking difficult. So we couldn't have that in the basics, so we just went off of a GT6 way of doing circuits, which is not stupid easy like GT5 was, but not as difficult as GT5u.09. All right, so we have a cauldron. Now we need the bucket. You're getting a bucket?
I'm making you a saw right now.
Oh, okay. We're gonna need a bucket unless I make pipes. Well, we're gonna need a bucket anyways, because we can't make the drain until we get iron. And right now we can't get iron easily. I'm not remaking it. I have absolutely nothing to do with the actual development of this. This is Twins' baby. I'm just here to give my technical know-how on how GT5 and GT6 things worked. I have no say in the actual development. I can tell him what I feel and do. I can make suggestions, but I would never, ever tell him that, you know, this has to be done. That's not my thing. It's his mod. There's things that he does that I agree with, and there's things he does I don't agree with. Same way as it was with GT6. There were things Greg did in GT6 that I agreed with, and there were things he did that I didn't agree with. But it's not my job as a tester to tell them how it has to be done. My job as a tester is test it, see how it works, tell them what I think. Their job as the developer is to take that information and do with it as they please. Sometimes they tell me, hey, great idea, like the cauldron thing that, you know, I would have called a wash basin, but he called a cauldron. And some things they tell me won't work. I had that told to me many times, and sometimes they tell me I'm completely full of shit and just stick it up my ass. Greg's told me that many a time, which is why I think it's funny when people say that, you know, Greg did things because I told him to. No, he fucking didn't. And no, I didn't. I didn't tell him to, and if he didn't fucking want it in his mod, he sure as fuck didn't do it. I can't remember right now what all of them were, but there were definitely a few things that I had issue with that I know I would have preferred to be different. All right, so we now have our pipe in the house at least, so when we get the drain, we'll be good for that. Then we can hook that up to the basin, which needs to move its ass over to that side of the room because I'm not running pipes all the way to this side of the room when we need them.
Oh, right, actually, one thing I've done is add the ability to fill these with pipes yet.
Oh, you haven't
Something
done that
needed.
yet? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. We're not going to get to it today. So now you should be able to wash the redstone, so you should be able to make the pistons.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was what our issue was with making the compressor. While you're doing that, I want to see if I can take a look at circuits and see what I can remember from GT5. These are supposed to be almost one-to-one of what they were, so let's go down memory lane and look at fucking how bad this is going to be pissing me off. So, basic circuit, we have a hand crafting recipe with 2 resistors and steel item casing, vacuum tube, coated circuit board, and red alloy cable. The resistors is 2 pieces of paper, carbon dust, coal dust, or charcoal dust to find. Wasn't there a way of making resistors in a machine?
Yeah, there should be. That's the SMD resistors.
Yeah, but I was thinking we could assemble the regular resistors too. I'm going to look. Give me a second. Let me find a GT5 to check. Multi-MC. GT5u.09. That should work. Except I haven't had it open, and for some reason this stupid thing is not finding my... Oh wait, Java? What the hell? Hold on. Try this one. See if that one gives me less shit. Yeah, for some reason that's only seeing the newer Java. I have to port this over to Prism. Okay, give me a second. So, vacuum tube is 2 pieces of paper. Glass tube, either regular wire or fine wire. Glass thing is in an alloy smelter with a mold for glass dust. And I do have a suggestion for this, which is you do like an in-world thing or like the GT6 did you know thing to tell people that they can smash glass with a hammer to get glass dust, because there are a lot of people that don't know that you could do that and think you have to have like a hammer or a macerator to get your first glass dust when you literally can just smash it with a hammer. All right, give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
And no, most people that like GT5, GT6 is a deal breaker because of the crucible and not being able to just jump to electricity really easily, really quickly.
Also, does it have like? Also, they kind of more non-linear, basically.
GT6 is very non-linear. GT5 to me is like a Lego box that has such specific parts that have to be put together in such a specific way that you have to follow the instruction sheet. Where GT6 to me feels like a Lego box of like the most basic generic Legos. Not saying GT6 is generic, but it's like a basic run-of-the-mill set of Legos where you can put them together in any way, shape, or form you want and build something spectacular. Most of what is in GT6 is not the most complex thing in the world. They work on fairly simple ideas, but you can build some great things with it if you put them together. And where in GT5, you can take most machines, not counting, the Bronze Age, but most machines, hook a wire to them, hook a pipe. Well, the pipe is even optional, but hook a wire to them, put something in the input, and something's going to come out the output. In GT6, you can't do that for the most part because you can't power a machine directly off of electricity, again, for the most part. You have to use some other way of powering it. You need an intermediary step. So a lot of the machines will run off of kinetic power, or they'll run off of rotational power. Some of them run off of even crazier things like laser power, or quantum power, or fuck me, I'm gonna die. Okay, that turning off the baby skeletons things most definitely did not work. There are hundreds of them out there and they all want to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
We have got to figure out why that's not working. I think their config is just broke. Or it needs to go in another spot because 120 is weird. So most people don't play GT.
I think it's just broken.
Okay. Most people who don't play GT6, they either stuck with the GT5 that they know and love, went to New Horizons and dealt with their bullshit, or have went and done one of the other knockoffs that are, annoying, at least to me. Other people probably don't find them as annoying. I find them very annoying. But I find them annoying because I want things to work the way they were meant to work. I want them to be based on something GregTech. And the other knockoffs don't do that. There's things they do, even New Horizons doesn't. There's things New Horizons does. It just doesn't feel right. Like the whole require a circuit, but then just give me a button where I can pick the circuit. That's weird. Why not just get rid of the need for the circuit and, pick whatever recipe you want. It's weird.
Oh, By the way, Bear, one thing I want to do for this is add a book to it.
Hmm.
I want to use that mod that A2 uses for its guidebook.
Hmm. You gonna make a burning box for this so we can hook this up?
Maybe coil player. And oh yeah.
Yeah. Take the information I give you and fuck off. Do what you need with it. Yes, I mean a coal boiler, which isn't even a coal boiler now. It's a because you can cook other things in coal in it.
Yeah, I remembered I named it now.
My brain is still half in GT6, so yes, for me it's a burning box, which is, you know, how it starts with GT6, because in here you just have a boiler and then it puts out steam that goes to your machine. In GT6 you need a burning box, then a boiler that puts out your steam. These will automatically void any excess steam if they get to full. GT6, you don't use up the steam properly or make a way to dump excess, which it does give you a way to do. You're gonna blow up your boiler and have a very bad day. You will not be a happy person. I have nuked boilers many, many times. Nuking boilers is not a fun idea. Oh, also, I was a retard when I said earlier about your swords not being swords. I'm using a mechanism sword right now. I'm not even using one of your swords. Damn, he didn't leave me a arrow. Those aren't birds. Those are rats with wings. They're phantoms. And sleep is for the weak. And we're not going to have to worry about them because next time I'm turning them off. The stupidest fucking edition of Minecraft. All because people wanted a way to fix their damn elytras. Even though they have mending, you don't fucking need it.
This is what happens when you let people vote on a mob.
Mm-hmm. I can't even remember right now what it was I voted on, but it seems like what I voted on is what a lot of other people voted on, because I've heard other people talk about how they'd have rathered it. I just don't remember what it was.
Maybe it was that blaze thing. Whatever.
Might have been.
I've heard that some YouTubers kind of skewed the results in some of those polls by promoting a certain result or something.
That is what ends up happening a lot of times. Sadly, people don't have the ability to make up their own fucking mind. I just go by what some other idiot tells them is right. Which is funny because people a lot of times will tell me that if Greg didn't do it, that it ain't, to me, it isn't right. And I was like, you're full of shit. There are plenty of things I've said Greg does that are wrong. Thank you very much. There are many of things him and I disagree on. But we agree on things more often than disagree. But no, I'm not a simple idiot that just because he says it, it has to be true. I have this weird ability that I don't think they put in people anymore, where I can take in information through my ears. I can let it digest, process through my brain, and then and only then give my opinion on it and decide if it is right or if it's wrong, if it's good or if it's bad. I don't have to take everything I hear and just run with it. I have this ability of making my own fucking decisions. The other day, one of the guys that I occasionally play board games with was like, we need to make a video about what games we'd like to see on Board Game Arena. I was like, why? Why the fuck would anybody care to listen to us sit around and talk about the games we want to see? It just sounds dumb. Which is probably why I don't have very many, people watching my videos, because that's probably the shit people actually want to watch. I wouldn't watch that shit, and that's what I make, is videos I would want to watch. Sitting around listening to other people's opinions, not something I'm in for. Give me facts, give me information, things I can work with, things that I can use to make a better, thank you, a better decision, sure. Tell me what you think that better decision is. No, fuck you, I don't care. What about yourself? How'd I give you? Didn't you say it was R?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't working. Ow! That's left click. Fuck it. There. Take fish. Cook fish. Make fish, thing. Shit. Yep, I knew that was coming. As soon as I looked at my health. Well, I'm gonna fucking die. 'Cause I'm an idiot. And I drowned.
You didn't sleep in the bed.
No, I didn't. I moved the beds and then didn't click on it like a dumbass. It's fine. Spawn's not that far away. Oh, rubbed the melon. Hey, I died like right next to where I died last time. Like 3 blocks away from where I died last time. At least I'm consistent. Motherfucker, I hate it that that goes straight to your chest piece slot. Yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck happened to her. She's supposed to be here. I think she's mad at me because I started early. Or earlier than she was ready for. I don't know. I knew there was copper in that hole, damn it. Dolphin wouldn't get off of it. You go ask her why the fuck she isn't here. I ain't asking her. She'll just yell at me. Yeah, but whatever she may do to you is going to be better than her yelling at me. At least for me. A little selfish that way. Hey, there's a cave under there. Flooded. But it's a cave. I did get you a little bit of lead, so you can make at least a thing for the limestone, maybe? Whoa. Lagged. Holy crap, is it lagged? Am I still here? There we go. What the hell was that? I don't know what that was. It was bad. Don't do it again.
Up until now, it's actually been performing pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Up till that one. Oh, yeah. I'm not sleeping next to you. I don't sleep with dudes. There. Set my damn spawn. And look, it's still nighttime. Because that's not how it works anymore. Because somebody's an asshole.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna put on the to-do list to try to figure out why the rock harvesting isn't working. Cause I'm pretty sure I added that to BearCore, I think.
Oh, we need a wrench before we can hook up the drain too. Not something we need to worry about because we gotta get the drain first, but...
I mean that?
Well, fuck you then. Eat shit, asshole. So where's our boiler? How much we got left on the boiler?
I think I have all the bronze done. I just gotta get the other stuff done.
Okay, so your next thing on the list after that's going to be the steam forge hammer, which is going to need a block of bronze and a piston. There is about 21 copper over there. How are we doing on tin? Silver, 6 nuggets. Yeah, there's 4 in there. I definitely need to go get more clay, I think. I'm gonna go back over there to that beach area and see if I can find some more tin. Definitely gonna need more eventually. I still don't want to mine what we got because I think most of that is cassiterite anyways. Holy crap at all the spiders. There's a million of them out here. Getting chased by every baby in the world. 2 babies, zombies, and a freaking baby creeper. And a baby skeleton. Great.
At least you haven't run into any baby Enderman yet.
I haven't ran into them yet. I think I've seen one. Definitely ain't gonna piss one off. That would hurt.
Yeah, duck them as fast as the Enderman. I mean, as fast hurts as much as the Enderman, but as fast as the baby zombie.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they'll keep that enabled in Fear the Night.
Oh, I almost guarantee that. If they even have mechanism in there. I don't know if they will or not, because I don't think they had mechanism in the old one. For most people, me included, mechanism is the opposite of GregTech. Though Fear the Night, you know, does have a lot of those types of mods in there, so he would just, you know, have to do a lot of fixing for it. And I think we're lagged again. I think I'm about ready to have one of those falling into water deaths that I had last time. Oh, mobs are moving. Alright, where the hell did that copper go I lined up? There it is. Give me that. The boys are going to turn into drowns, you know that? We should probably get out of the water. You're going to drown, dude.
I do like, kind of like some of the features in mechanism. It's just not very balanced compared to GregTech.
Right. It's way too easy to make things really fast. It's like the antithesis of GregTech. GregTech is about doing things with automation in mind. where, like, when you get started, you make an LV machine. And then if you want it, you know, faster, you make an MV machine. And if it still isn't fast enough, then you make HV, so on and so forth. Where with Mechanism, you make the machine, and then you just smash a bunch of upgrades in it. Like every machine Greg or Junior makes in Mechanism, instantly get 16 speed upgrades, 16 energy upgrades every time. And it's like, why not make the machine that fast if it's just going to be done that way for every machine, and just make the recipe to make the machine more expensive? And the upgrades are really cheap. It's like gold dust and osmium dust with, I can't remember what it was. It used to actually be sugar. It was worse. If you want to speed upgrade, it just took sugar and something. I don't remember what the something was, but it was definitely not difficult. And then the recipes are really basic. Like, you can get oxygen out of flint by just throwing it into one machine, and you don't have to deal with the silicon or the science behind how you actually get the oxygen off of silicon dioxide. Yes, flint has oxygen in it because it's silicon dioxide, but it's almost impossible to get the oxygen off of that. There's way better ways of getting oxygen.
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy to break that molecule apart.
Mm-hmm. And the way we typically do it is with coal. We just use our carbon, you know. You just mix the carbon with the silicon dioxide, and the oxygen bonds to the carbon instead of, because the oxygen is an easier bond, basically. If I'm understanding the science of it right. It breaks it down and then captures the oxygen on the carbon instead of on the silicon, leaving you the pure silicon. But it takes a lot of energy to break that bond. Right there's one of those baby Endermen right on our front yard, jumping around. Getting sulfur out of gunpowder. Well, yeah, there's sulfur in gunpowder, but there's other things in gunpowder too. It's just not made out of pure sulfur. Where's the nitrates going? Where's the carbon going? But that's just because, and the one that really bugs me is I believe you can turn flint into gunpowder, because that's part of the progression to get to the sulfur. Is you use cobble to make gravel, gravel to make flint, flint to make gunpowder, and then gunpowder to make sulfur, sulfur for sulfuric acid. And it's like, what the fuck? Can you not be just a little bit realistic here? Where did you wave your hand and come up with flint to gunpowder? Junior loves that mod, but Junior's not a, you know, scientifically interested person. That's not the way I was meaning to word it, but it's the way it came out. I'm interested in science things in a way that he's not. He knows a lot of the science things, but when it comes to a game, he just doesn't give a shit. Where I have an issue with realism. like I've told a lot of people, if you're going to make a game that has some sort of material in it, don't name it something that's in real life if you're not going to make it act and process like it does in real life. If you want to make some, you know, go fuck yourselfium, by all means, go right ahead. Because then the way you get your go fuckium isn't going to bother me one bit, because it's not a realistic thing. I can separate my brain from how you would get it, because there's not a way of getting it normally. So if you tell me that, you know, sticking an oak tree with a poppy and, you know, them having a night to themselves is going to give you some of this go fuckium shit, sure. That's the way you want to do this, fine. I won't care. But you tell me that, you know, I can get iron that way, I'm gonna tell you you're full of shit. That's not how that works. Which is where part of my issue comes with Junior and his love for Skyblocks is, you know, you pull everything out of thin air, basically. There's a whole lot of hand-wavy bullshit in Skyblocks. I say that where, you know, I've been playing C2M with him for the last year. But it's kind of gotten to the point with Skyblocks where I can kind of turn that part of my brain off. If I'm not... That part of my brain has kind of already been turned off by the fact that I'm in a world where there's literally nothing but the block under my feet. So I can kind of turn that part of my brain off. Where if you put me in a game where I can walk around and mine and dig and all that other stuff, it's way more, even on a blocky game like Minecraft, it's still way too realistic for me to turn that part of my brain off. And why in the fuck can I not swim? Damn it! Could not get this motherfucker to swim. Okay, so apparently you don't add anything to shipwrecks, I take it.
No, I haven't really. The only loot I've done so far is just the loot that's in the house from room 710.
Okay. I say that because I'm in a shipwreck right now and I just got a bunch of loot and was looking at what I got that was or wasn't yours. I got dark steel from Ender.io. And apparently there's smithing templates that you can find in these, because I got some of those. Oh great, I think we're lagging again. Those fucking clouds, man. Those clouds look like they're on LSD. Or that I'm on LSD looking at them. What in the fuck is going on with this lag? Where is the server render thing? Yeah, server rendering looks like it's running fine. Or the tick rate. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was fucked up. If they'd hurry up and send the fucking parts to the damn server. They were supposed to ship on Friday. They still haven't even shipped them yet.
Where do you buy from? Amazon? Or somewhere
No,
else?
Junior wouldn't buy from Amazon if he didn't have to. Got it from Newegg. That's where we get all our parts from. So he'd go to freaking Walmart in town here and buy it before he'd order shit off fucking Amazon. Well, I have an ender now, apparently. And a buried treasure.
Oh yeah, apparently in this version Minecraft had trims to armor.
Mm-hmm. That's what the smithing templates are for.
Might be something I'm gonna have to test with my armor to see if that works or not.
Mm.
Completely forgot about that. Can't tell I don't like pay attention to
Vanilla crap.
Yeah. Other than I know what they're doing in their latest drop, but it's like
Alright, give me the wrench. We can't use the compressor like that. Okay. Fuel boiler here. Compressor we'll just put on top for right now because it's the only one we got. He can start making up the hammer. We probably should make a couple more furnaces. Actually, we can't compress this stuff that quick. We may not need a couple more furnaces. Maybe at least one. Because we're going to have to cook all this stuff. You work on the hammer. I'm going to keep getting clay. And I'll start cooking the clay, go get some more wood. Because we need to hammer down the bricks into brick dust. We need to mortar down the clay into clay dust, which you can't actually do. Apparently we can cook it into terracotta and get clay dust out of it. We lose one. But you can mortar down the clay balls. That'll give you smalls. So we need to do that so we can get a bunch of clay and bricks so we can start making the brick dust.
no, by the way, I think I'm gonna need more tin.
Yeah, I've been looking. We need to get another dump chest because I'm full of shit. I brought back some iron. There's 2 tin right here.
Lag, I think.
Yep, because I'm trying to throw you shit and it ain't going. I seriously think one of the mods in here has a huge memory leak. And I don't know which one. I don't know if it's your fault or one of the other mods. But I'm pretty sure one of them has a pretty bad memory leak. I think that's what's causing this, because that memory usage just goes ridiculously fast.
I can tell it's not distant horizons because you move that. It's still happening, so.
Yep, I sure did. That's what I thought was causing it. It could just be my hard drive. We'll figure that out when it gets here. But I don't
I
know.
honestly don't think it is.
I don't think it is either because it doesn't do it in C2M and it doesn't do it in Race to Fusion. It only does it in here. Both are in 120, so.
Might be able to run the command sparkc heap dump to try and get a RAM dump easily.
I can't run. I don't have to be in cheats. I don't have to have cheats for that.
No, I can run it.
Mine's running. Whoa, it froze the fucking client. We're going to be here for just a second. Holy crap. He didn't tell me the spark thing was going to freeze the client.
Alright, yeah, probably has to.
There we go. Zoom. Instances. GT5 hard testing. Minecraft. Config. Spark. Damn, that thing's like 6 gig, dude.
Yeah, they're large.
Apparently. Alright, well, I'm
You might be
sending you
able
a
to
fucking
compress it
thing.
into a zip, possibly.
I'm throwing it on the website. You can download it from there. I can try to compress it first, though. Do that. Holy crap, it's going to take 2 minutes to compress the fucking thing. Come on, hurry up with your damn compression. So I can send you on to trends and fuck off.
By the way, I made another dump chest.
Good. Get rid of some of this crap. There's a bunch of wood in there too for you. So you can use it for fuel. Or
It
whatnot.
seems like I only need one more tin.
Okay. Give me just a second, I'll see what I can find. It did a pretty good job of compressing it. It went from almost 7 gig, just over 6.5, down to under 1. 911. So not too bad.
I was scratching about the tin. Might need a little bit more. I forgot about the bronze block.
That's fine. All right, it's there. Let me know when you got it, and I'll get rid of it. Let's see what I can do to get some more tin. Oh shit, I forgot to make me a shovel while I was back home. Good thing I can just pick up one of these rocks. Make me one. Oh, that reminds me, don't we have the granite tools now? I probably should try them out.
I also need a little bit more copper too.
Yeah. Would you look through the dump chest? Because I've been bringing back a bunch of smalls, at least of that.
Not much, yeah, I'm looking through it now.
Okay. Hey, look. Copper. Iron. Iron. I thought he grabbed this chest. He did a piss poor job of it. I think I got most everything here that ain't fucking zinc. Oop, there's copper. Ugh. Breathe, motherfucker, breathe. Zinc. There's a tin. There's another tin. Zinc, we don't need that. Is this the tin one? No, it's not the tin one. Oh shit, that was actually tantalite. Yeah, that's not gonna do me any good. I need the actual red granite rocks, and since it's not up here on the surface, I'm not getting any of the actual red granite rocks. I'm just getting the shit that's in them, which does not fucking help me. Copper. That's another damn zinc. There's a tin. Another damn zinc. Take your garnet. Just in case it gives me an actual garnet, which it didn't. So I would gladly take a garnet shovel about right now. Tin. That's tin. Give me a lot of tin. Just combing the beach. Yeah, it's light again. Yeah. There we go. Did you get your heap dump thing?
Oh, yeah, I got it down now.
Okay, let me go get rid of it. Close that shit. Topaz. But I got flawed. Boom. Just realized something. Options. Controls, keybinds, name, open backpack needs to be set to Y. Why? Because I fucking said so. Because it can't be B, because that's apparently for new waypoints. Why that's not N, I don't know, but fucking zinc. Hey, I got an opal. I can make an opal shovel. Instead of this damn stone thing. You know what? I should be able to get some beetroots out of these. I'm fucking hungry. I got one fucking beet. What an asshole. Promise me fucking beets and then you give me one. Douchebag. Do you need a tin now, or do you want me to get some more copper while I'm here?
I'm gonna need more copper anyway, so.
Copper it is. Whatever happened to the guy that was supposed to be making that waypoint mod? He like completely disappeared. I just thought about that. Come on, game. Work it out. There you go. $17 copper. I think that'll get us at least done with this next machine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's back around to the side here. Another 10. Alright, I got you about 20. And that should do, hopefully, until we make the blast furnace, and we can start processing down all that tetra. I can come over here and just eat this entire vein. Don't shoot me in the ass, I can't run. See if I can find some fish. Which I don't even know if I can kill them as slow as I'm. Hey, one of my boats is still here. I forgot, I left that boat because a turtle got in it. Yep, there's still a turtle in it. Excuse me, turtle, I need my boat. Ow. Electric fucking assholes. I hate those things.
Speaking of which, one thing, another set of recipes I need to add to the mortar is to grind down those rods from those mobs.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that Greg did that in GT6.
Next time we're here, while you're working on getting the fire brick stuff made, I'm gonna see if I can make my way to bedrock and find us some diamonds so we can make a macerator. That'll help with the clay dust. If we can macerate the blocks instead of having to turn the damn balls into smalls and put the smalls together. It'll be slower, but it'll be easier to, you know, automate with a couple of hoppers. Hey, I wonder if I checked that yet. Let's go see. Yeah, well, I can't fucking swim because I'm starving to death. Let's go swim under the fucking ocean, dumbass. Smart idea. Come on, get down to the fucking chest.
If you stand in one of those sinking bubble things, you can get air back.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. You just gotta make sure you shift or else you burn. We don't need golden carrots or anything. Fuck it. I'm gonna eat the damn things. I would say I'd save them when we can pull the gold off of them, but you don't really need that much gold. Okay. Soulbone boots, I'll wear those. We got a flint and steel. Alright, there's all your tin and copper, and there should be some more iron and lead in that as well. You got the file. Where do you keep tools at?
Yeah, it's in my inventory because I wasn't sure where to put them.
You need to make a table.
Mm-hmm.
There, I got me a decent shovel. It'll last longer than 5 minutes when you fix the setting for that. It'll be a little bit faster. And I definitely need a little bit faster since I'm going to be underwater getting fucking clay for the next month and a half. So we are going to need a lot of clay. So we're going to make at least a minimum of 2 blast furnaces. And probably 3 at least to start with coke ovens. I would probably say we should make, yeah, like 3 blast furnaces. That way we got 1 for processing materials down and then 1 for, or 2 for making steel. So we're gonna need to make a lot of steel. I'll see what I can do to figure out why in the hell my launcher can't see my 1.8 version of Java, so next time I can open up the GT5 pack so we can look at the circuits a little better. Hey, there's cockroach. I'll take that. Alright, that's almost 4 stacks of clay. And that's a creeper behind our house. Nope, creeping around behind our house. Dickhead. Where are those cantaloupes? There they are. You got any flint on you?
No.
Ow! You got a hammer or a knife?
Yeah.
Thank you. No, the OBS just fucking shit itself for it. It didn't shit itself. What the fuck? Oh, it did drop frames for it. What the fuck? I don't know what the hell it's doing. It's having a moment. It disconnected, but it said it disconnected. But if it did disconnect, it was for a literal second. Then it said it was dropping frames while it was green, which it definitely shouldn't do.
Right, I just remember you need to compress and gets to make a block.
Mm-hmm. That's why the compressor came first. starting to cook up some bricks. If you need the furnace, go ahead and just move them out of the way. But these things are going to take forever to cook, so not that they're not going to take forever to compress too, but
I need the wrench.
there you go.
I actually need the bronze block now.
Yeah, I need a wooden bucket. Can you add a wooden bucket? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually made an iron bucket earlier.
Really?
Forgot I can make a wooden bucket.
What a dork. Alright, give me the damn bucket. I'll go get some water.
One thing we could probably make is a bullcraft tank.
You know you can't move them though, right?
No, I can't.
Unless the new people changed it. You definitely cannot move them. Though thermal expansion used to have tanks. I don't know if it still does, but they used to. Make a damn drum. Alright, oil's eating.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your bronze at?
What's in my inventory?
It's not ready yet, but it will be soon. Steam's building. Really? I throw the bricks? Wait a minute. Trends? I just wasted 20-some bricks. Because apparently we can throw them.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. So, figure out what
Try
mod made
sneaking
that.
Can you try sneaking won't work?
Nope.
No. Oh yeah, there's in the recipe to mortar these anyways.
Why the fuck not? Oh
Didn't have
wait,
room
there's
'cause-
not supposed to be. I don't think. I think it's supposed to be hammer only.
Yeah, there was no recipe with the item mortar, so I didn't add one.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. I need to mortar this.
So you should waste a bunch of bricks for nothing.
Yeah, well, I figured it out. What fucking mod added that dumb shit? Also, why am I not starving? This
And
is
really
supposed to take... Yes. Anything manual takes hunger. So the hand mortar, its fuel is food. It's like half a thing per item almost. You have to go look at GT6 to see exactly how much he takes, but it's roughly half a heart. Obviously, working through your saturation.
You mean half a shank?
Yes, that's what I meant. Half your food, half a chicken leg. How long does it? How much steam does it take for that fucking thing to compress?
Yeah, I think it takes like 300 ticks or something.
Hmm.
It's hard to tell because it's white text on a white background.
Oh, damn it. You know, that might be an issue. You can make a block of bronze from mechanism.
I tried with mine, it won't work.
It's because you have to have a mechanism ingot in the center of the block.
Not sure why it's that way for him.
It's a way that people make it. IE does it with their block of steel. You have to, if you put their ingot in the center and surrounded by any steel, you'll get a block of their steel. I know IE does it because you need their block of steel for building things. Why it's that way for mechanism, I have no idea, because I don't think you need a block of bronze for fucking anything. But since we have the Kimi bench, apparently, it can turn one block into another block. Yeah, it looks like the one from Railcraft can only be made out of Railcraft. That's weird. Yeah, thermal foundation does the same thing. You have to have a block of their, or one ingot of theirs, and surrounding it by any other will make a block of thermals. And apparently, if you use a fire charge, you can cook 3 copper and 1 tin into 4 bronze.
Of course.
And they also did it with the nuggets. If you want to make a bronze ingot, make sure the nugget in the middle is theirs and surrounded by any other nuggets, and it'll make it their bronze ingot.
One more
It's
thing
weird.
I probably want to add to this pack is almost unified in order to like deal with all these duplicate recipes. That'll basically unify everything to like bronze to GT and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yay, a hammer. That handing thing is kind of broke. Just drop it. We need a pipe, but for now that'll work. It should. It should share them almost equally, but it's not. All going to the compressor first. But since we've got all this heat in here, we're going to cheat. Since it's only 9 o'clock, but I'm getting hungry. So we're going to cheat and get the fuck out of here. And we'll do an actual steam work next week. Or tomorrow. Next week. Back's starting to hurt and I'm getting hungry, so. And now Junior needs me to get his ass up at fucking 5:30 in the morning, so. Go ahead and get the fuck out of here. And we'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.